Today's gonna kind of be super disjointed. I'm just gonna like rattle off some thoughts I've had or some quick quips that have been floating through my mind piece. So, deal with it, I suppose. Yeah, deal with it. I think people only whine about welfare because they haven't figured out how to also get stuff for free. And if they could, I don't think they'd care as much. I'm pretty tired of people, when they find out that I don't drink, asking me, well, what do you do? I don't know. I must not do anything and just look at the wall and do nothing. And think about how awesome it would be if I could do stuff and then not remember the stuff. And I don't care. So my answer to what do I do instead of drink is whatever I want, just not while drinking. So shut up. I really think people need to stop being so uptight and really loosen up. Except hookers. If there's someone with a patent on drapes that can also be used as rugs, I feel really bad for your naming process because I'd have to say no to you. What's like the like way of talking without an accent? Or are accents like totally relative? Because if you ask me, there's, you know, Australian accent, English accent, Austrian accent. But if you ask them, there's an American accent. Do I have an American accent? I want to be neutral. I want the Switzerland of accents. Actually, even Switzerland isn't neutral on accents because to most people they have an accent. I don't like that. I want neutrality, and accents are discrimination. You ever like holding a poop so long and so violently that you don't have to poop anymore? Like you legitimately don't have to go poop at all anymore, and maybe sometime the next day you do? If not, is that healthy? I think I would watch a show like Extra or Access Hollywood if it wasn't about celebrities and just about like random people. Like, imagine if you were just walking down the street, you literally have done nothing with your entire life, and there's a paparazzi following you, and then there's a story about you on one of those shows. That'd be pretty sweet. Then those shows, instead of covering celebrities, would be creating celebrities, and that would actually still be stupid, so never mind. I don't really think there's a difference between saying something that makes you look dumb and actually being dumb. So, like, I don't use words that regard, like, mental deficiencies anymore, like retard and stuff like that, to make fun of people. Ever since I started my current job as a TSS worker, it kind of felt wrong. And I know there was a time when it didn't feel wrong, and I suppose I should always feel wrong, but, like, if you're, like, offended by that kind of stuff, and you're, like, offended by anything, like, ever, like, if stuff offends you, can you not? Was there ever a time when, like, farting didn't matter? I'd like to go back to that time. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything that was floating around in the old mind piece, so I'll leave it at that. Hope you enjoyed it, but, you know, if you didn't, I don't care. VEDA!